For the price of $29, it's gonna sit at the store because I'm not gonna get this.
Like, tell me what I gotta do to make you mine for a lifetime.
Hi guys, it's Alexis here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're doing another anti-haul. It has been almost a month since I've done one, so this one's gonna be pretty long, I think. So let's get started. So the first thing I have here is dated all the way back to December 10th. I guess I never filmed the video since then. But it is the BH Cosmetics Ultimate Neutrals palette. I didn't need that palette. It's a big huge palette full of colors that I kind of already have, and I kind of already the same, and I'm probably only going to use it's 42 colors. I'm going to use like maybe 12, so it is affordable. It's only $22. But I don't need that many colors in my collection, honestly, so that's why I'm not going to get that. That's quick and easy. Just too many of the same colors I don't necessarily need. So another old one would be the Violet Voss hashtag palette. This was easy. No, I think this is like $49. I want to say it was, or $42. But yeah, no, just no. It seems like a standard palette with one bottom row full of like pinks, and then that's it. And I have literally every single color in there, and don't need it, so I never got it, and I'm never gonna get it. Next, Fenty Beauty's Mademoiselle lipsticks. Are you kidding me? They're $18, and I went to Sephora to actually get 2 of them so I can do a video on them and, you know, try them out. So when I originally went to Sephora, my envision of how these were going to look were the CoverGirl, what are these called? The Smooshies lipsticks. That's the size I thought this was. This one's like $7. So that was going to be like this. You see how big this is? It's like a standard size. That little thing for $18 is unacceptable. It is literally the size of the Kylie mini glosses and things. That's the size of that Mademoiselle lipstick, and that's unacceptable for $18. I love Rihanna. I love Fenty Beauty. But you got me confused if you think I'm going to pay $18 for basically a mini lipstick. It's a mini. No. Okay, and the colors did look pretty, but I would rather just go and get the new ColourPop lipsticks that are like $7 than to pay $18 for a Fenty travel size lipstick. So I passed on that after I put it in my hands. I was like, yeah, absolutely no. And I wish that more people in their review said how small they were. A lot of people that I watched didn't really talk about how small that thing actually is. It's puny. And it's very like lightweight. It just doesn't feel like something that should be $18. So that's why I passed on that. And I'm not going to get that. So now we're into like more recent stuff. The Naked Heat minis. Like, I don't see the point of it. I feel like in my opinion, I feel like they're trying to basically sell the same product twice to the same customer. Like, they're literally giving you the same colors, just smaller, basically saying this one's more travel size or this one's more friendly. Even though if you have the big one, you don't need this one. And if you didn't get the big one, why would you waste your time getting the small one? You know what I'm saying? And maybe you like the mini kind of palettes. But for the price of $29, it's gonna sit at the store because I'm not gonna get this. I didn't get the big one. I'm not gonna get the small one, especially because the colors don't even seem that interesting. Because you can only do like 4, maybe 5 looks with this by itself. Absolutely not. Next, this was actually cute. I actually thought this was pretty. It is the new Morphe 9C, the Jewel Crew. $12. Beautiful colors. I was so tempted to get this because I want to try some new Morphe things out because I've seen them and they have literally stepped their game up. I personally like the 9 pans, like the smaller pans, because that just seems more like realistic for me. Those big Morphe palettes, I have one of them, and realistically I haven't really used many of those colors. You know, you get so many colors that you don't really use, especially if you're not like a makeup artist, somebody who does makeup on a daily. I do it on myself, so it's you don't need that many shades for just me. That's why I don't really like Morphe palettes, but these 9 pan ones are super interesting. You will actually get 9 shadows that you will actually use frequently compared to like having 24, you know, that you might only use like 12. So I like this, and I was so close to getting this, so close, but I have all these colors, you know, and I am so tempted to get this, but I'm talking myself out of it because I don't really necessarily need this, and there's kind of more things that I want to try. But I like the direction Morphe is going into, and if they keep coming out with like palettes like this, I am like 100% sure I will be getting the next one. Like, I know I am, because they look so good, and I like this. But just because I have this already in my collection, I know I can dupe all those colors out, I'm going to pass on this. Next, Anastasia's new Amrezy collab, $28 for the little highlighter. Easy no. I don't know really who Amrezy is. I'm not really into, like, I don't know who she is. So the collab doesn't really mean anything to me necessarily. So I can easily say I'm gonna pass on this. Looks pretty. It looks like it swatches great, but I'm not gonna get it. So I'm gonna move on. Next thing I'm not gonna get is the ColourPop In the Nude. What's it called? In the Nude. I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna call it In the Nude highlighting palette. As you guys kind of know, I don't really like highlighting palettes. I always find when you get a highlighting palette, you only really use like 2 of the shades realistically on yourself. If you like a makeup artist, like I said, you get more use out of those. But for me, it's just me. So I've always been like staying away from makeup from highlighter palettes, because I don't really use highlighter palettes that often, because you only really get a good use out of 2 of those shades if you're just an average person wearing makeup on yourself. So that's why I always kind of skip on all highlighter palettes, and that's why I'm gonna skip on that. Also, given to me. Next, now we're getting to things that I kind of like, okay, what is happening here? The Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. I'm sorry, but this palette is pretty boring in a sense that, take those 2 colors at the bottom out, it's a very boring palette. I'm sorry. It looks so simple. I'm kind of like, I really don't like it. And I really didn't care for it, but I was like, you know what? I like her channel, and I was like, you know what? I want to get it. I thought it was beautiful packaging, and I said, you know what? I don't mind buying, you know, the same color if it's worthwhile. It's a new formula. I would love to try it. And I was like, you know, I'll actually use those blue and that pink. I'm going to get that palette. So I said, I'm going to get it. And the day it went on pre-sale, I went to the page to pick it up. And it's $42, which, you know, is very high, honestly, for these new beauty gurus. For example, I hate YouTubers who come up with their own brands, because they literally, when they first started doing YouTube, like not just her, just period, YouTubers period, they're more on like the drugstore affordable side. There have been YouTubers who've only done high-end makeup, but majority of the time they're always focused on drugstore cheap makeup, and they come with their own brand, and it's like crazy high, and I'm just like, where's the disconnect? Why do you? And I don't know, maybe it's more expensive to make palettes than I think it is, but I look at brands like ColourPop who does it for the cheap, so I don't really understand. But look, whatever. So that was the first strike. I was like, it's boring. Second strike, it's really high, but it might be great. I don't know, just let me try it out. And I knew that I wanted to review it, because with her being a YouTuber, it's going to be a lot of friend reviews and you know, people who get it in PR who just love it, and it's so great, and because they're friends with her. So I made sure I wanted to give a review for, you know, my YouTube channel, and give a good honest review like I did with the Laura Lee palette. So I had videos in mind. I was gonna get it, and I had videos planned until I put it in my cart and I went to check out, and my total was almost $51. I pressed X and left immediately. I was not about to pay $51 for an eyeshadow palette. I'm sorry, I'm just not that invested, okay? I'll get the Manny palette when that comes out. That seems more interesting than this one. $51. The shipping was like, I think $8 or something like that. Girl. $51 on one eyeshadow palette from my brand that I do not know, nor do I care about. Plus, it's not going to get any real true reviews until maybe March. Like, if I would have got it, I would have got a good review out, like a real review out of it, because the cute reviews now, that I literally watched like 4 of them. They're all like, it went so great, and and I love you, girl, and I went to her party, and I'm like, yeah, that's super biased. So Sorry I couldn't give you guys a good review of it, like an unbiased review of it, but I just can't afford it. I mean, I can afford it, but I'm not going to spend my money on that. I can go to Ulta and ball out on Maybelline. Why would I spend $50 on one eyeshadow palette and I might not like it? I've already got burnt before with the Laura Lee one, so I'm kind of like, I'll wait till the Manny one comes out, because that one's going to be really like hyped up and really like the good PR reviews, so I'll wait till that one. And what it's looking like, that one's also going to be like $50, you know, so I'll just wait till then. But for the Dominique Latte palette, you had my business, I was giving you a chance, but that shipping was unacceptable and I hate paying for shipping, so that's the reason I'm gonna pass. It's just too expensive for something that I really, for a pretty much basic palette with 2 pops of color. Insides are huge and it looks pretty, but it's still not like, it just can't justify $50 for me just yet. I'm sorry, I'm not there. Next, the Kylie Blue Honey palette. First of all, the chick was pregnant. She just had a baby, like literally, what, on the first? Like, that is insane. And, oh my gosh, she had a whole kid. But whatever. So now she's somebody's mom, I definitely feel like her brand's gonna maybe take a back seat to her life. She's not gonna be as I guess involved in it anymore like as she was before. I really think now, if it wasn't involved before, she's really gonna take a step back. And with this palette, I literally hated it. I thought it was different, I thought it was cute, but at the same time I'm like, okay, what could go with, can I do this? I couldn't figure out a look. Literally looking at it, I couldn't figure out the look I want to do. Like, I kept saying, okay, that could go with the mustard and the green and that, but that would be too light for me. That might not show up. That look ashy. Okay, I'll use that on my lip. It just didn't work for me, okay? All of that, it just didn't work. And then I saw people saying that it was the Kathleen Lights Dream Street ColourPop palette, and I was like, no, it's not. That's so far. This palette to me looks literally like the ColourPop All Seas Magic palette. That's what this one reminds me of, and that's why I was like, I kind of already have these colors. Like, all of these colors here legit look like the so yeah, half the colors in this palette I feel like are in the Kylie Blue Honey one, you know what I'm saying? And then like that buttery kind of color at the top, that like mustard yellow, that's from a Jekyll and Hyde palette. So for me, I have all of those colors pretty much, and I didn't need it, and it's $38, so it's kind of a little bit cheaper. Plus they have like a sale. I think they had like 40% off sale, and they have $10 off your first purchase, which is a little shocking for Kylie Cosmetics because they never give no money. Like, they never do anything with discounts. So it's kind of like, what's going on over there at Kylie if y'all giving $10 off free and then like 40% off palettes? Like, that is insane. But I didn't get this. I'm not going to get this because I have the colors in my collection. That's really what this whole video has been about, is just kind of not buying things because it's cute or it's because it's new. Like, I'm really into like only buying it if I really wanted something different. 'Cause a lot of things I have here I kind of already have, and normally for me, like, I'll buy repeats of stuff, but it has to be for the right price, you know. If it's $10 and I buy a repeat, that's cute, you know. But for 38, almost 40 bucks, I'm not gonna buy a repeat, you know. So that's why I'm passing on this. Next, the Milk Makeup Luminous Blur Stick for $36. What? Why would I need this? I have never fallen for the Milk Makeup. I think they're just too overpriced, and they're too like, what's the word? I guess the word is like scammy. Not scammy, but like okay, you know that it doesn't do all the things that you claim it does, but you know, like their holographic stick, to me that really wasn't holographic. It's just a lot of things they do are kind of like gimmicky. Like there's just like, oh, you claim all these things, but they really don't do all that. So that's why I've never been willing to make Milk Makeup. Plus they're like overpriced to me, so I've always passed on anything that they have. I do not own anything in their collection. I don't really want to anytime soon. So yeah, I'm gonna pass on this as well. Okay, next, the what is this? The Kirsten Leanne palette for Urban Decay. First of all, I don't know who she is, so if I'm butchering her name, that's my fault. I had no idea who this was. I just saw YouTubers posting the PR bundle and Tremu posting it, so I was like, okay, what is this? I didn't do any research on it. I just saw it on Tremu and I immediately said, heck no. Easily no. It gave me like it's just like I want to close it myself through a picture. That's how, like, that's what it gave me. I just didn't understand it. That's what it is. I couldn't understand, I couldn't grasp, because it's so different from a standard palette, but it's so different to a point where I don't even like it. You know, it's like the green and then the blue and then the gold. It just is too much for me. And I think it was what, like $40, extremely overpriced. But all the like all the YouTubers who did a review on it, they loved it. I just couldn't get with it, so that's why I am not gonna get it. I just it's just too much for me, so that's why I'm gonna pass. Oh, the Anastasia's Soft Glam palette. I was like, this is so pretty. I loved it, and it's $42. Then I remembered about this brand called Shop Hush. There it is. I don't need to spend $42, because just give Shop Hush 2 to 6 business days and they're gonna come up with a complete dupe for $10. So yeah, I'm sorry, Anastasia, you did a great job and it's a beautiful palette. That's why most people don't like Shop Hush or Bad Habit, because they are taking business away from because they are taking the business away from the original brand who created it. But like, it's $42, and why would I pay $42 and I can get it for $10? You know what I'm saying? I always look at, like, people take the Shop Hush versus Huda or whoever so personal. Like, they're copying, like, literally, if you go to Walmart and you go get some cereal, there's Lucky Charms and then there's Charm-O's, and one is Lucky Charms for $2 and the other one's $1.50. That's just competition to me. So I don't feel bad in a sense that I use Shop Hush to get the dupes and get the same look. I'm not gonna get the same quality because it's gonna take a little bit more blending to use Shop Hush, but I'm saving a ton of money and getting the same look. So that's why I'm going to skip on this one, because Shop Hush is gonna, you know, give me the same palette, give me the same look for half the price. Really more than half the price. So yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, so shout out to Shop Hush for saving me, I think, $32. I appreciate it. Next is the Too Faced White Peach. That's easy. No, absolutely no. What am I gonna do with that? You please tell me what I'm gonna do with that. You know what I'm gonna do with that? I'm going to leave it at the store. That's what I'm gonna do with that, because it's just too pastel for my skin tone. That's all. Yeah, that's it. It just looks a little bit too much to work with for me that I'm ready to do. So I'm gonna leave that at the store and move on to the next thing. Oh, that's it. So that one more thing, that's it. It is obviously the Tarte Shape Tape Foundation video. I already did on that, so no need to talk about that in detail. But they did come out with 3 more shades. I think it was like deep neutral or something like that, which is cool. But yeah, I'm moved on. I just found this lovely girl here, the Maybelline Super Stay. Addicted to this now, so sorry Tarte, I'm just not gonna get it because I found something else already cheaper, and some of them come with some foundation soon. So yeah, so that is my anti-haul for the past, I think, month or two maybe, because this stuff is pretty old. But yeah, that's all things that I'm not getting. I'm going to be doing a video of things that I want, like my wish list of stuff, so like the more positive side of anti-haul. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. These lashes are making like my eyes water really badly, so I'm not gonna wear these anymore. They're like really hurting. I'm gonna be on a diet in 2018. My diet starts 2018. Yeah. All that. Summer bodies are made in the winter. I'm gonna be fat forever. I'm not mad. I ate like a donut and my entire lipstick is completely gone at this point. It was the where are you? Oh, the ColourPop lip gloss, and the color Countess. This is my favorite gloss ever, to a point where it has no name anymore. You see this? It's just like blank. The ColourPop logo has left the building, like completely gone. Compared to, like, you know, this one, the logo is still there because I don't use it that often. But like that one, she's gonna do it.